What's going on, everyone? Josh from TOC Supplies here, and if you're looking for an easy solution for interior cleaning and protecting, we've got two products here where you don't have to look any further because they're easy to use. DIY Details Interior Clean and Protect, and DIY Details Interior Ceramic. I'm not gonna be doing the application, but I am gonna have a special guest with me, Yvan himself. How's it going, Yvan?
Good, yourself, sir.
Good. I know, I'm really excited to apply these because there's not one method, there's not two, but there's quite a bit of methods that you can use to apply interior ceramic and interior clean and protect, right?
Right, the interior clean and protect specifically, we have a couple different ways. You know, if your leather is well maintained,
yeah,
just an easy wipe with a microfiber towel and you're done. If your leather's been neglected a little bit, sort of like this headlight, then we can attack it a couple different ways.
Definitely. So we're gonna get right into that right now, and Ivan's gonna do a little demonstration. I'm gonna learn as well, and so stay tuned for that, and let's get down to business.
Every good detail video has a 50-50 line in it. So here we go. We're gonna put a bit of tape down, and you'll notice the leather here is a little shiny. And shiny leather is dirty leather. When it's new from the factory, there's no shine involved whatsoever. So we have the shiny leather. We're gonna clean it up using our interior towel. And this is a double nap towel. So we have a very low nap here, and we have one that's a little more aggressive. It's not scratchy, but it's a little more aggressive. So using interior clean and protect, we're gonna spray it on the towel, not on the seat. And it's as simple as rubbing it in to the surface, using the towel to scrub a little bit. So we've eliminated the shine or the sheen that we had there, and it's a nice clean surface. But we can do better.
So there you have it. You've seen one method used by Yvan, and now I'm gonna try another method that I've never done before. And in this case, Ivan's gonna show me a little bit using the polisher and the DIY detail wool pad. So how does this work, Yvan?
So put the wool pad on the machine, get it on there, nice and relatively centered. And then using a DA with the wool pad and the product, you're gonna deep clean the seat without being aggressive. So some people will try to use like a magic eraser, which is a great way of ruining your leather seats. It's an abrasive block.
It is.
This isn't abrasive.
Right.
So with the wool, it's gonna absorb the dirt and at the same time, clean the seat.
Right.
So a couple sprays on the pad.
All right. Are you kind of conditioning it as well using a wool pad and a machine almost? It's kind of a softer application, very supple kind of method? Okay.
Yeah, and then the fibers from the pad actually get into the grain of the leather and really deep clean.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So how many sprays am I doing here? Just one, right?
One or two. Very good. Start it up while it's on the seat so you don't get sling.
All right. So I'm assuming I'm not gonna apply too much pressure, just light and gentle.
Yeah. And one pass is all you need.
Oh yeah? Oh, awesome.
So for the professional detailer, it's a lot faster. And then?
Thank you. Let's do a little wipe off here. I want to see this for myself. Ooh. I feel that. It's clean and it's protected, and you can see.
Exactly. Now, do half that bolster.
All right, let's do it right here. And am I adding any more product or just?
Yeah, maybe a little.
Just a little more?
Yeah.
Let me just put the towel down here. Boom. Put that down here. Let's try out this side right here, guys. And all we need is one pass as well, right?
Yeah, exactly. The agitation from the fibers is doing the work for you.
Right. So almost medium to no pressure, right?
No pressure.
No pressure at all, just the machine's pressure, weight, right?
Yeah, if it feels like you're working, you're doing something wrong.
That feels great.
Yeah, so it's going to soften the leather a little bit. It takes that crust off of it.
Yeah.
You know, it's been accumulating here for probably a couple of years.
Definitely.
Yeah. Now, if you take that tape off, you'll see the real result.
All right, so let's do that. Oh, I'm amazed.
Yeah.
I am seeing quite a bit of body oils here, and this is definitely a little bit more, it looks more supple. It feels supple too.
Right. Now, the area that I cleaned,
Right.
just do a little diagonal pass with the machine. Just one pass, and we'll be able to see what looked clean actually could be better.
All right. Put the towel down here, and just going this way?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, wow.
Yeah, dry it off, and
I see a huge difference. Look, I see that V right there.
yeah, exactly.
That's amazing. You see that, Ash? So there are plenty more uses for DIY Details Interior Clean and Protect. Not only can you use it on the leather, but you can also use it on every single interior trim, your dashboard, plastics, vinyls, and your soft sensitive screens as well. So I have Ivan here, of course, who's going to show me, how to use Interior Clean and Protect on a dash with a microfiber towel.
Right. So a lot of people will spray it on the surface.
Right.
Never spray a chemical on an interior. Not a good way of doing it. You can get overspray, first of all. Secondly, sometimes when that drop of cleaner arrives somewhere, it can super clean an area, and then you end up with that dot.
Spots, right?
So spray it on your microfiber towel. That way you're guaranteed that you're placing it exactly where you want it to be placed, and off you go.
Let's do it. So I'm gonna start all the way in the back here. And what I love about the DIY detail towel is that it actually has some textured claw-like fabric. It's a little bit denser, right? What would you say the fabric is made out of, Ivan?
It's microfiber, but it's just a different way of treating the microfiber that gives it more of a scrubby sort of feel.
Nice.
On the one side, and on the other side, you just have a regular microfiber.
So we're just gonna try and get all these nooks and crannies here. Make sure you don't miss those guys.
Yeah, exactly. It's called detailing for a reason.
Yep. And we are good. It darkened it up a little bit too.
Right, so it's going to darken it just a little bit. It's not a dressing in any way, shape, or form. So it's not going to change the color. It's not going to make it shiny. It's not going to make it slick. It's not going to make it oily.
Yeah.
But it does leave behind some UV protection. So that's where the protection comes from. And also it's anti-static. So you're not going to have dust accumulating there as quickly as everywhere else.
Fantastic. Well, there you have it. You've seen Interior Clean and Protect in action. Up next, we have DIY Details Interior Ceramic. All right, so now it's time to protect your interior trim, and we're gonna be using DIY Details Interior Ceramic. We've already prepped the panel with Interior Clean and Protect, and so now Ivan's gonna quickly demonstrate the proper use of interior ceramic.
Exactly. Now, we're dealing with plastics. We have a hard piano finish. We have some metallic looking plastic here.
Right.
We have leather, supposedly, or vinyl, but a soft surface.
Yeah.
And it goes on the same on every surface. You can do everything on the interior of the vehicle, the navigation screen, the instruments, you name it, you can do it with this.
Fantastic.
The only thing we don't want to do is the glass.
Right.
And you never want anything hydrophobic inside the vehicle on your glass.
Causes moisture and
could cause fogging.
Yeah, fogging, yeah.
And we're not going to spray it on the surface. The only time we spray this is when we're doing carpets. So if you're doing carpets, you'll spray it on the carpet, you'll brush it in.
So this can also be used as a fabric ceramic sort of protection. Nice.
Everything on the interior.
That's amazing.
So I'm going to put a few sprays on my applicator pad, and And don't worry, it's not going to stay glossy like this. So we spread it, making sure we're getting everywhere. And just like any other ceramic coating, we want to avoid high spots.
Right. And so is this product a full-blown ceramic coating? Is there only a certain amount of SiO2 in it?
It is a full-blown ceramic coating designed specifically for interiors.
Wow.
So yes, there's SiO2, but there's other components as well.
Fantastic.
To keep it flexible.
Right.
Because we're putting it on flexible surfaces, obviously.
Right.
And before it gets too dry, just like a standard ceramic coating, we can see it's starting to dry in areas. Then you just want to level it with your towel.
Let me do that for you.
Yeah.
I'm going to start right here.
You can do it in straight lines. It really doesn't matter.
All right, let's do it in straight lines.
Now, this does have a bit of a solvent odor to it, and that odor dissipates in about half an hour. We ask you not to drive the vehicle for 1 hour. So on the driver's seat, if you're, when you're doing the whole interior, do the driver's seat first. So by the time you've gone around, done the rest of the vehicle, it's pretty much ready to drive.
I'm just gonna do another final wipe down.
Yep. If for some reason you do miss a high spot, there's an easy way of getting rid of it. Add a little more coating, rub it in, and then level the high spot, just like we do on paint.
On paint, right.
Yeah.
Perfect. And is there a curing time for this, or sorry, it was an hour, correct?
1 hour, yeah.
1 hour. Yeah, before
yeah,
driving.
so you can wipe that off before we actually do get a high spot.
Perfect. All right.
So there we have it. It's a very simple, easy to apply product that's going to give you a lot of protection. We can't put a timeline on the protection because it depends on how you use the vehicle. Abrasion is the only thing that's going to remove this.
Right.
So on the driver's seat, obviously, it's going to be abraded off a little quickly.
Oh, yeah.
On the steering wheel, same thing. Maybe the center console. But on the rest of the vehicle, it's going to give you a long durability. It's not going to give you excessive beating. Some people, they think that beating equals protection. That's not the case here.
Right.
But what we're actually looking for is to make it easier to clean the next time.
Right.
Stains won't be able to take. You'll drop something like a coffee, it'll be easy to wipe up. It'll be easier to clean. Yeah. And you're not going to get a permanent stain from it.
Yeah. And I mean, that's what the purpose of a coating too is, right?
Yeah, exactly.
To help it easier, to help it clean it easier. If this were to be applied on leather, we probably would have some customers asking, is it breathable? Is it a breathable product?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So it's not going to, for lack of a better term, clog the leather.
Okay. Nice.
That's a question we get a lot. No, it's not going to do anything negative to the leather. It's going to help it clean. It's still going to breathe. And most leather is a TPU coating over top of a leather substrate.
Okay.
So we're protecting that TPU coating.
Exactly.
And it's not going to dry it out. It's not going to do anything negative, but it's just going to make it easier to clean and protect it from staining.
Perfect, Ivan. And so there you have it. DIY interior clean and protect, and DIY details interior ceramic. You've seen the demonstration from Ivan. You've seen him show me how to use it. And so now you know how you're gonna use it on your own vehicle. So if you do want these products, make sure you head on over to TOCSupplies.ca and get them now, because they do go quick. Once again, Ivan, it was great having you. Thank you for educating me on how to use your products. And hopefully we have you for future videos.
Excellent. See you soon.
Peace. So now it's time to protect your interior trim and everything that you have. Blah, 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 blah.